Good morning, children. Welcome to my class, Acids, Bases and Salts, Part 9. Already in our previous classes, we studied what is neutralization, the reaction between an acid and a base to give salt and water is nothing but neutralization. We did an experiment related to that one. In this class, we will learn what is a strong acid and what is a weak acid, and what is a strong base and what is a weak base. We also learn ARHENIOUS theory. Children, observe this animation. What I am doing, I am adding acid to water. Acid to water. I have taken acid in the conical flask. I am adding the acid drop by drop to the water. What happened to the acid? See, as soon as the acid is dissolved in water, it gives H plus ions. It gives H plus ions. So, what is an acid? An acid is a substance which gives H plus ions in their aqueous solutions. So, what is an acid? An acid is a substance that dissociates in water to yield H plus ions. Examples for acid: hydrochloric acid, sulfuric acid, HNO3, nitric acid and phosphoric acid. You already studied the properties of basic properties of acids. Acids turn blue litmus to red. Actually, the H plus ions which dissociated in water turns the blue litmus to red. So, it is the hydrogen ion which turns blue litmus to red. Are you clear? You observe this animation. I have taken some water in a beaker. I am adding the base drop by drop. See, this base dissociates as OH minus ions. Means it dissociates as ions, OH minus ions. So, a substance which dissociates or which gives OH minus ions in their aqueous solutions are considered as, what are they? Bases. What is a base? A base is a substance that dissociates in water to yield OH minus ions. Examples for bases are potassium hydroxide, sodium hydroxide, magnesium hydroxide and calcium hydroxide. So many bases are there. Are you clear about that one? Children, are you clear? Children, let us discuss what is a strong acid and a weak acid. You observe this animation, children. See this. I have taken some water in a beaker. I am adding an acid. What is that? An acid. See this one. When I added acid, it completely dissociates into ions, concerned ions. See this one. More and more H plus ions are formed here. So, if I take 100 molecules of acid, these 100 molecules are ionized to ions. Okay, means 100 H plus ions are formed here. So, that acid is considered as a strong acid. So, what is a strong acid? A strong acid is an acid that is completely ionized in water. This means all the acid molecules became ions in water. Examples: hydrochloric acid, sulfuric acid, phosphoric acid. At the same time, which are not 100% ionized, means which are not ionized completely, means which are partially ionized, are known as weak acids. Weak acid. So, a weak acid is an acid which is partially ionized in water. Example: acetic acid, carbonic acid. Means a part of the acid molecules are ionized, okay, in water, in their aqueous solutions. Those are considered as weak acids. So, a strong acid is an acid which is completely ionized in their aqueous solutions. A weak acid is an acid which is partially ionized in water. in water. Examples for strong acid: hydrochloric acid, sulfuric acid, phosphoric acid. Examples for weak acid is acetic acid, carbonic acid. Now let us learn what is Arrhenius theory. What is Arrhenius theory? See, Arrhenius stated that an acid is a substance. An acid is a substance that dissociate in water to give H plus ions. H plus ions are a substance which gives H plus ions in their aqueous solutions. At the same time, a base is a substance which give OH minus ions in their aqueous solutions. Already I told you what is an aqueous solution. If the solvent is water, if any substance is dissolved in water, then it is known as aqueous solution. Are you clear about that one? So, if the solvent is the water, then it is aqueous. Are you clear? So, an acid is a substance that dissociate in water to give H plus ions. A base is a substance that give OH minus ions in their aqueous solutions. Okay, there are so many debates are there regarding Arrhenius theory. So the important one is, let us discuss this one. H plus ions cannot exist alone in water. They don't have independent existence. H plus ions do not have the independent existence. They always exist in the combined state with water molecule as H3O plus ions. They always exist. They don't have the independent existence. They are always associated with the water molecule in the combined state as H3O plus ions. You will learn about Arrhenius theory and other theories related to acid bases in your higher classes. Then let us discuss what is a strong base and what is a weak base. Consider this an example. I have taken some water in the beaker. I added the base. Okay. So what happened to the base when dissolved in water? So it splits into ions, OH minus concerned ions. It splits into concerned ions, OH minus ions. So if a base which gives more OH minus ions in their aqueous solutions, is considered as a strong base. What is a strong base? A strong base is a base that is completely ionized in water. It means all the base molecules became ions in water. They give more and more OH minus ions. Okay, so a base which gives more and more OH minus ions in their aqueous solutions is considered as a strong base, which is completely ionized. Next one, at the same time, let us consider a weak base. A weak base is a base which is partially ionized in water. Means a part of the base is left over in the solution as molecules. Only a part of it, partial ionization, is taking place when it is added to water. So that one is considered as a weak base. So a strong base is a base which is completely ionized in water, and a weak base is a base which is partially ionized in water. Examples for strong bases: potassium hydroxide and sodium hydroxide. An example for weak base is ammonium hydroxide. What is that? Ammonium hydroxide. Children, I think you are clear about this concept. What is an acid and what is a base, what is Arrhenius theory, and what is a strong acid and what is a strong base, what is a weak acid and what is a weak base. If you like my channel, please subscribe to my channel, and for further videos, don't forget to subscribe my channel. Thank you, children.